Right, hello. This is exciting. This is, I guess you'd call this an unboxing video. I don't really do these sorts of things, but the reason why I am doing it is because I've got a very special model in here, radio control model. This is called the RC4WD Grande 2 D90 RTR, which is a massive mouthful, but what that means is the company's called RC4WD. It's a 90-inch Land Rover Defender scale model. It's RTR, which means ready to run, which means it's not a kit. It's straight out of the box, ready to run, although you can buy it in a kit if you wish. And it's also available in 1/18 scale, but we won't cloud your mind too much. At 1/10 scale, very, very high quality, and that's what's turned me on, because if you look at the box, you can see it's got a very realistic aluminium ladder chassis. It's 3 and 4 link front and rear ends. It's got lots of hidden componentry, stamped metal wheels. I have not unboxed this yet. I've been given it or lent it by an American company called RC4WD. So if you know me, you know that I mostly drive real cars and review real cars, but I do have a thing for radio control models because that is where my background really in interesting cars started, with old Tamiya models and scrapyards pretty much, and heard to myself in fields like that on mopeds. But anyway, crawling or rock crawling is a growing thing in the radio control car world, and that's what I've suddenly got into, because it's all about going very slowly with very soft suspension, huge axle articulation, and that's why I'm going to do this unboxing video, because I hope that you'll enjoy it. And also, they don't make the Land Rover Defender anymore, do they? So wouldn't it be nice if they paid homage to what is now a dead vehicle? The new one's coming out in 2019. So this is the unboxing video. So I'm really looking forward to this because it arrived from America about 3 days ago and I've been too busy to play with it. So I'm going to open it and show you exactly what it looks like. So yes, you can buy these as kits, and when I grew up with RC models I would always build the kit, but the reason why this is different is because this one's like a professionally made RTR ready to run, and they wanted me to test it because I'm often quite busy, and also I wanted to just get into this crawling thing. I've driven several crawlers, and the way they move is very, very therapeutic. To drive them over rough terrain slowly. They've got a very slow motor, it's single speed, very, very torquey. It's got locked differentials. This thing's got metal axles, stamped steel wheels, aluminium ladder chassis. I mean, it's just gorgeous. So anyway, and also, although this is for people who are essentially impatient, let's not forget that you can modify these. These come with a number of accessories available, like little miniature winches on the front, a snorkel kit. I mean, all sorts of crazy, beautiful stuff. So here is the Grande 2 90-inch Defender. And like I said, they do a 110. I'm just going to walk this box out and yeah, so we've got, this has everything, batteries, controller, everything's in situ. So there's your charger. So that's your, I'm just going to show it to the closer camera here. That's your little plug-in battery charger. We've got bats for this. It's a trigger style controller, which I used to not get on well with, but now I actually feel that they're quite intuitive. I appear to have a huge amount of flies above my head, and that's not because I smell. It's because it's summer, and I've decided to do this in the garden because in Britain we don't get a lot of summer. So I just thought I'd celebrate the outdoors, and this is what these are all about. driving over various terrain outdoors. Look at this. Look at this. So the body shell is pre-painted with plastic protection over it. You can really feel the weight actually. You can feel the weight in it, and if I put it on here, you should be able to. Oh, actually, no, you can't feel the suspension because it's probably got transit blocks in it or something. Very soft. Love it. Absolutely. It's got a full interior. It's got the seats. It's got the 2 gear sticks like a Defender does. It's got badly packaged transmission tunnel, which the original Defender does have. Like I say, you can get this in 110 flavour. It's got all the plastic windows in. And I'll put this closer to you if you can see the chassis and the interior. But it's quite magnificent, I have to say. Underneath, you've got the metal axles here. They call them the Jota axles or the Yota axles. They're cast metal anyway. This ladder chassis is metal, single motor here. You can upgrade them to twin motor, I believe. Got a centre mounted realistic transfer case here. I mean, seriously. Got it all going on. There is headlight pods with, you've got the ability to put LEDs in there. And can you see the steering? They've made a point of trying to make the steering look realistic and hide the radio controlled servos out the way. So if you wanted to do scale models, videos of these, they can actually, in the right terrain, they look like real vehicles, and I'll do some videos of it later. And obviously these crawlers have got very, very low gears and very, very supple rubber tyres. I mean, it's grabbing onto my thumb. Really, it's almost sticky and very spongy. You see that? So they've tried to make the tread quite realistic. And in fact, this is a Land Rover approved kit, because normally I've had in the past lots of Tamiya kits, but I think what the Americans are doing, this company being American, RC4WD, is they're way ahead in the crawler scene, and Tamiya tend to be doing the classic style iconic models, and also the racing models. Oh, hi Carlo, how you doing? This is my pet cat, Carlo, or Carlos Sultana as he's sometimes known. Wow, so we got this here. Here's a battery pack. It comes with a 3000 nickel metal hydride, 7.2 volt, so your usual thing. And I think in here, sorry, that's a jet. I live near an RAF base. That there is a spare wheel, because I've seen online you can mount a spare wheel on the back just like the real thing. How cool is that? Just got a little check strap. Yeah, you have. These are really quite heavy, these are. There's a lot of weight to them, and I love that. They're like a beadlock style wheel, like the steel wheels that the Defenders came with. RC4WD make these dirt grabber tyres like I was talking about before. They're so sticky, so that'll go on the back. And then you get your pack, the accessories. Look, a little tiny winch that really works. You hook it up to the electrics. You've got a realistic jack, like a bumper jack. You can convert them to leaf spring suspension. If I just show you there. You can convert them to leaf spring suspension if you wish. Later model Defenders were coils, but the earlier ones were leaves. And all of the pop rivets and it's actually got much flatter sides and probably better build quality than the original Defender, because although it's an iconic beast, it's a bit wobbly on the sides. You can put a bull bar on it, different types of shock absorbers, Survivor rear bumper for Galande, nice. I've seen snorkels, I've seen loads of stuff online. It's quite worryingly cool, to be honest. I'm a little bit scared of how obsessed I might become. But needless to say, I am going to charge this up and unwrap it and worship it a little bit, and then I will shortly be going out for my first drive in it. So I'd love you to join me. I've just realised it's got the fold down side saddle seats in the back. How cool is that? Oh my goodness, look at the detail. It's got a full dash and probably no arm room, just like a real Defender, and a sunroof and skylights and seats in the back that fold down. Yeah, so you can go on real safari. I love scale models. That's the thing. I really don't like radio controlled cars that aren't realistic. I get a bit annoyed with them. So there you go. That is the unboxing video of my Defender. I think these are just instructions, and there's also some optional stickers. Right, next time you see the video, I'll be driving this. I might even have a real Land Rover with me. Who knows? Thanks for watching. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to subscribe, please do. You know how to do that. You click subscribe. Yeah. Thank you.